Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to Jim's 5am Club. And I'm coming to you from wharf number 3 here at Circular Quay, and we've got the Narrabeen just pulled up and ready to take on some passengers. So let's go on a bit of a walk and talk, and today I want to touch bases with you and talk to you about a book summary that has a number of wonderful messages, and it's it's a real classic. It's a classic. It's been around for ages. The author is Napoleon Hill, and the book is Think and Grow Rich, and it's a book on leadership, on personal development. And it's been around since 1937, believe it or not. So it's timeless. It's timeless in its message, and it's very powerful indeed. Just a little bit of background in terms of Napoleon Hill. What he did back in the 30s is he wanted to try and capture the key traits, the key messages of success and leadership. So what he actually went and did is he went and interviewed 1,000 CEOs of some of the greatest corporations of the time, and he distilled and got all their messages on leadership, and after capturing them all, he found a few common threads and took those common threads and turned them into a book on Think and Grow Rich. And a lot of his material is now found across many other authors. So he has been instrumental. He's a doyen of personal growth, business leadership, management. And as we said before, his messages are timeless and absolutely great and significant. So let's have a look through the key points in his book, his foundational book, Think and Grow Rich. And there's been over 30 million copies sold. Dare I say, there's even more copies that have been read out there by leaders of countries, leaders of organisations, sporting leaders, you name it. So he has the 13 principles of leadership, and we'll just flick through those 13 principles just quickly, and then touch on a couple and see what we can come up with. So the 13 principles of mastery, according to Napoleon Hill, is number 1 is mindset, number 2 is desire, 3 is faith, number 5 is specialized knowledge. Next one is organised planning. Talks about persistence. You need to be a mastermind. He also talks about you need to become bored. So there's some of the key elements of that master plan that he has. So let's just step through a few of them, just to see where they lead us. But the key, according to Napoleon Hill, is that you need to have a winning mindset. You need to have a positive mindset and to live with positive expectancy. Because if you're a negative sort of person, if you're caught up in too much negativity, then you're not going to attract the successes in your life and you're certainly not going to attract people around you who will want to work for you and work with you and be part of your dream. And so, in addition to mindset, he talks about the importance of having desire. And we know that. You can look around and you can tell from a very young age which kids on the block are going to be the ones who make the most of their lives. Because even from a young age you can see that they've got a desire, they've got a thirst to do well. They have a stickability to stick with things, and they're very coachable. They'll take advice, they'll take guidance, and they'll deal with problems in a positive way, in a constructive way, because they see that all of these things are stepping stones in their growth and development plan. So it's important to be able to generate a burning desire, and a burning desire comes by having clear and uncomplicated goals, as well as stepping stones in terms of how to get there. Because once you can clearly see something, say for example at Harbour Bridge, we can clearly see the Harbour Bridge, and we know that there's a path to get there. And I know where I am at the moment, and I know that there's a well-trodden path in order to get to the Harbour Bridge and beyond, and all it takes is a desire and an effort for me to want to get from where I am now to where that Harbour Bridge is and back. And if there's not a path, then you create a path. So, but the desire is the thing which separates the top achievers, the high performers, from the also-rans, according to Napoleon Hill. And I'm sure that a lot of us know lots of examples of people who just work hard, continue to work hard, and have this unquenchable thirst to get to a goal. And you know that once they conceptualize it, once they see it, once they taste it, feel it, that they'll absolutely get there. The other thing Napoleon Hill talks about is the importance of faith, and faith in yourself, and faith in your abilities to be able to achieve whatever you set your mind to. It's a very, very powerful thing to have faith, and to know that you don't have all the answers at this point in time, but with time, with every step you take, opportunities will arise, and the solutions will get clearer as you get closer. As you step closer to the problem, you'll get clearer and clearer, and you'll get opportunities along the way. So doors will open, windows will open, and the more you move, but you need to have momentum. The more you move, the more opportunity will arise as you get there. And he also talks about the importance of faking it until you make it, because you're never going to be ready. You're never going to be ready for the next job promotion. You're never going to be ready to get married. You're never going to be ready to sign up for that mortgage. You're never going to be ready to start a family. But you just got to jump. You need a leap of faith. You need to just decide, take a big bite, and just chew as fast as you can to get things done and to make it happen. Napoleon Hill also talks about having specialised knowledge. You need to gain experience, or if you don't have experience, then you need to surround yourself with people who have experience and know how to get there, and to be able to tap into their experience and into their mindset, and to copy them and replicate them, and just take the steps that will almost guarantee that you get to where you want to get to. The other thing he talks about, which is very, very important and key, is that you need to be organised and very well planned, because without a plan So without a goal, with a plan of action, and then being very organised, that you move on a daily basis and you take the necessary steps to achieve what you're looking to achieve, then they're critical things that we all need to have in our kitty and our inventory of skills. So you need to be organised, or if you can't be organised, you need a PA or an executive assistant or somebody around you who can help organise your life so that you're doing the most important thing at the most important time. And you need to break your goals down into smaller goals, achievable goals, so that you keep on at it on a daily basis, according to Napoleon Hill. And the most important thing is you need to act and do. You can't just dream about success. You can't dream about being a high performer. You can't dream about changing the world without taking action. So action is the cornerstone of success, and we also know that action is the key skill, or the key thing that we need to do to overcome fear. So he also talks about the importance of the people that you hang out with. You are the average of the top people that you hang around with most. And we hear that time and time again. You hang around with dropkicks, you hang around with losers, you hang around with philanderers, you hang around with people who are messed up. It's not going to lead you anywhere other than to trouble. So you need to be very selective, you need to be diligent, and you need to be very, very clever and protective of your social circle, because as we say, it's critical to be with people that you can trust, that have a similar sort of mindset, and who are people who are going to be generous in their time to not only help you, but you need to be generous as well to support other people and to help build the next leadership team and the next or tomorrow's leaders. You need to allow yourself to become bored, because through boredom is where you reflect and you recreate, and you can use that as a stepping stone or a springboard into your next project, your next action, your next dream. So boredom is not bad. So parents, it's okay for your children to be bored, because through boredom is where we develop our skills of creativity. Through boredom we set ourselves goals. Through boredom we say enough is enough. I don't want to live this sort of lifestyle and I want to do something bigger and better. So boredom is an important part of our growth and development. So it's something that we shouldn't look down upon. So they're the key points that come out of this foundational book, this leadership manual that has been around for forever and a day. And as we say, look, Napoleon Hill put all this stuff together back in 1937, but a lot of this material has been around for thousands of years. The ancient Greek philosophers from all countries have known what the key components are for growth, development, success and fulfillment. But you need to make a start somewhere. So reading books, and reading books from authors such as Napoleon Hill are very, very powerful and very, very useful for all of our growth and development. So thank you very much for joining me on this walk and talk today on Jim's 5am Club. Let's finish off with a positive affirmation. I'm alive, I'm well, and I feel great. To my friends and family, stay connected, stay well, stay relevant, and most importantly, tap into the books, tap into the OPE, the other people's experiences, and have a circle of role models, have a circle of friends, have a circle of coaches, people that you can coach and people that you can coach, to enable you and your team to grow and develop and to live, learn and pass it on. Thanks once again for tuning in to Jim's 5am Club, and tomorrow I'll come to you again from another location with another beautiful view of a changing Sydney in this beautiful spring weather. This morning it was overcast, and now it's sunned up, so it's beautiful. So take care, and until we chat again, yasa, sasagapao, and I love you all. Bye. Cheerio.